With latency issues, frequent disconnects, and hackers, I ask the question, can I beat Palworld on official servers? We find a friendly-seeming server and make our character. Entering into our new existence, I realized that I didn't change my body type, and since you can't edit or make new characters, I am a woman. A woman, ready to be the very best, like no one ever was, and nothing will stop us. Except this wall, our opposing polarities beyond mere code, and entering divine intervention. We climb a different wall, and punch a tree until it pays us wood to make us stop. We free a pal from its captors, and become the captors of another pal. Our skills grow as our humanity rapidly wanes. Everything has a troll pull, and we are paying up. I see that our guild is unnamed, and immediately right that wrong. I have Fuddler gather us breakfast. It's about survival. The nourishment they provide will fulfill our needs long into the day. 2 Lamball die so that others may live. I gather with tools my hands crafted, and lay the foundation to my own home, becoming the self-sufficient woman I longed to be. To own a home represents the American dream. To build a home represents the Neanderthal dream. Not everyone has American blood, but we all have Neanderthal blood. That's why there aren't very many games about buying a home, but there are a lot about crafting one. We finish off the house with a statue to Anubis so he may watch over us and protect our home and pals. I try to save this merchant, but merely succeed at prolonging his demise. I wish to condemn these thugs, but I am no better than they. For I too have stared into the abyss. I murder this lift monk for his seeds, to build more berry plantations. Plantation. Editor, cut that part out.
Wait, what do you say? Should be fine.
Have I become the antagonist to my own story? I travel to distant lands, gathering resources, and hoping to find What's a frugo? I came here mainly to see what others have been up to, like this person's 1x1. This person built some stairs and bridges to cross the creek. I don't think this person knows what the hell is going on. I would like to see more of the community, but we're cold and hungry, so I head home. I take stock of our items. We don't have much yet. We'll be even less once that mutton's gone. But we're making do. Oh, there it goes. It isn't about what the possessions are, but what the possessions are to you. I watch the sun rise as I do my workout, protect my home from invaders, and craft the shield of my people. I head out and do some morning berry picking, and build more play facilities so my pals can burn energy and be entertained while I'm away. I sharpen my axe and head out, decimating entire communities of coastal pals, gathering the fluids from their corpses to build a hot tub in dedication to my efforts in population control. Instead of a glider, I employ a Celerate to let me dangle from him in exchange for the opportunity to temporarily be let out of his sphere. The sounds of his flapping make me instantly regret this agreement. I see a man on the brink of death and decide to help him out. I place a workbench and craft a torch to keep me warm at night. And I craft some spears to keep him warm at night. He is standoffish at first, but after sharing some of my spheres with him, he lets down his guard and becomes my friend. It takes a minute. He really doesn't want to be my friend. I venture forth into new territory and make some new and interesting pals, my pals. I wander through the night, a drifter, exploring the hell was that? The Reaper has come for me, with Cheeto dust on his keyboard and enough firepower to take down a fully grown Mammarist. A manifestation of everything that I don't want to see alone and far from home has come alive. I decide to play it off as if nothing had happened, but unfortunately chat was going to be a constant reminder that something was going wrong. I panic, placing a campfire, hoping that they might catch fire or that I can at least see the shot that kills me. Not entirely sure why they haven't killed me yet. Maybe they're just trying to scare me, or they're just messing with me. Don't quite understand what's going on. Nope, people are dying. I'm out of here. I run to the Black Marketeer, and it seems that he has left me alone. I sell off all my unused pals, and still don't even have enough for the worst items in his stock. Stepping outside, I see a familiar name. They're the person with the 1x1 on the starter island. But I don't really want to chit-chat after last night. I just want to get to this teleporter and get the absolute hell out of this. God damn it, lag! Wait a second. Is that a rocket launcher? I feel like the game is breaking around me. Is the game breaking me? I long for my emotional support pal to be by my side, but fear that if I were to summon them, I would lose them. There aren't enough psychiatrists in the Palworld to deal with this shit. I'm still being haunted by a ghost with a rocket launcher. For some reason, saying that makes me feel less of a man, and I'm not even a man. They may be able to kill this dire howl in one shot, but I have the perseverance to smack it around with an axe for 2 minutes. Congrats on the level. Wait, dude, I said congrats, what the hell? The trick to having a hacker leave you alone is to be as boring as possible. The more interesting you are, the more attention you bring. Unless you climb up a cliff and casually walk into a hacker's base. Some people hack to feel power. Some people hack to make the game easier. Some people hack purely out of boredom. This person, on the other hand, hacks to be AFK like a boss. Not quite sure what you're doing up there, actually. A little confused. I'm just gonna go. I think I'm more terrified of the person doing nothing than the person that had the rocket launcher. I make a trip over to the small settlement and pay the wandering merchant a visit. I pay the pal merchant a visit. Alright, good, you're actually here. They have nothing good, so I head back home, build a ranch, and gather more resources. Cheap resources. Alright, are you okay there, buddy? Oh. Of course. Just as the sun abandons us to make way for the night, so too does this Melpaka's will to not be trapped in a sphere. Mount. In the morning, my Melpaka and I run along the shore, or whatever you want to call that. Penguins aren't an endangered species in Palworld, so I capture as many of them as I can. And they just keep coming. I finish my run along the shore, and think that it's time for me to head back home. God damn it. Ruko. You guys okay? Are you hungry? Got some food for you here. Can move it any second now. Alright, let me whop some of you around here. Just get over to the thing. You, and you. Put you guys back. And are you good now? Okay, good. We're good. Alright. I gather ingots to craft nails, to build a workbench. I don't rely on any one or any pal. A truly self-sustaining woman. I advance my way into the Metal Age, and am extremely disappointed that it still takes forever to mine ore. Like, for real, look at this crap. I sell more of my pals on the black market. It's not honest money, but it's good money. I use that money to buy myself... God damn it. To buy myself a Lunaris. Increasing my carry weight by 80. I climb a cliff nearby in hopes to find a Vixie. I always carry wood on me for this exact reason. Extremely convenient. I find a Depresso that lives up to his name, literally doing nothing. And a daytime daydream. I spot a Vixie, but that person's already claimed them. I may be inhumane, but I'm still polite. I head back to the hacker's base only to find a rush ore that also seems to be AFK. This apparently is just the spot to do that. After searching through the day, I finally find a Vixie near the small settlement. And as night falls, I find 2 more of them. Just took the entire damn day. I invite a Vixie to live in my home. It pays for its rent by heading to the ranch and pooping out pal spheres for me. I invest some of my technology points that I've been neglecting, grabbing a medicine workbench to upgrade my base, and pelt armor so that I can finally have clothes and not be naked anymore. Probably to the disappointment of some of you. My home has been invaded. My personal space defiled. They didn't destroy everything, thankfully. I can't even grab the resources without having to go to my chests that contain them. And of course I don't have stone. Can't even place the PAL box where it once was. Forcing me to always be reminded that things aren't as reminded were. I bring new pals into my home and assess what had been lost. The ranch, our hot tub, and all the pals that we had living here. I chose not to rebuild the Anubis statue, having failed to protect anything. Humans are the only animals that inflict pain for the sake of inflicting pain. Not all people are shit, but those that are give others a bad name. I wish to share with you an abbreviated quote by Arthur Schopenhauer. Just as a brook forms no eddy so long as it meets with no obstructions, so too human nature is such that we do not really notice all that goes well for us. On the other hand, everything unpleasant and painful is felt by us immediately, at once and plainly. Just as we do not feel the health of our whole body, but only the small spot where the shoe pinches, so too we do not think of all of our affairs that are going perfectly well, but only of some insignificant trifle that annoys us. It can be all too easy to forget all the good things from a single bad event, but I have progressed far already. I've enjoyed my time on this server so far and witnessed a lot of oddities and crazy stuff that I wouldn't be able to see unless on official servers. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to experience the growth of Palworld. And instead of focus on the negative that just happened, I instead look to the future and the potential it brings. I'm commonly rare, and I'm signing off. Thanks for watching.